Hello, OMG, and welcome back to Legal Beauty's Glam Courtroom, where today we have because I asked on Instagram. We have the look here, the soft Valentine's Day look, and I took a poll on Instagram and I got 100% votes that yes, you guys wanted to see a Valentine's Day look. So here I created more of a soft, romantic Valentine's Day look. We've seen a lot of like harsh looks and very dramatic looks on Instagram. So I wanted to create something that's more everyday, something that's easy to achieve, that can be paired up with a different lip. You could do a pink lip, a brown lip, a nude lip. But yeah, so if you want to see how to get this really flirty, romantic Valentine's Day look, then keep watching. Okay, so my face is already primed and I used my similar to Pond's primer, so time to make me look Valentine's Day approved. I am wearing my little jacket because it is freezing. It has been so cold lately. Oh my god. Anyways, let's get to the Valentine's Day look so I can look somewhat attractive for the hubby. So I'm gonna first go ahead and start off and priming my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape. I swear I can never say it correctly. Just lightly so, as usual. And then I always spray my little sponge, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tap it on. I usually spray it with the Morphe setting spray. Really cool about this Valentine's Day this year is that me and the hubby finally get to celebrate it. The first year we were together, we weren't able to celebrate it because he was away for the military. And second year, which was actually last year, we weren't able to celebrate because I'm always dropping stuff, because he was away for training. So now that he is back, we are going to have the opportunity to celebrate it. We both work full-time, so we will see where that ends up taking us. I'm thinking maybe like a dinner, just as long as I get to, you know, spend time with him. That's pretty much my idea of a good Valentine's Day. Okay, so now that my eyes are primed, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Crown Brush Pro palette. This is one that I got in one of the BoxyCharms last year. And these are the type of brands that are super underrated. It looks very messy because I have used it, but you get a bunch of bronzes and neutral colors. So I'm gonna first go in with this brush right here and start to go in with this color right here. Unfortunately, there is no names, but whatever, I need to know the name of it. So I'm just gonna lightly go in and start to form my crease. So we're gonna go for like a very romantic Valentine's Day look. Something not too harsh, something not too pink, something fun and flirty, so that you can look good for your mans or your girl, whoever you're trying to look good for. If you're trying to look good for yourself, girl, go ahead. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm gonna take the other side and just start to build it up a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take more of the shadow and just bring it in on the edge. I've seen Desi Perkins do this before. I have seen Kylie Jenner do this type of sweeping mode right here. And it kind of gives you like an angled look, which is really pretty. And now back in with the other side to give the crease more of a definition of a bronze. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the other side. And it's good to go back and forth when you're doing your eyeshadow so that you can make sure it's even. You want to make sure it looks as symmetrical as possible. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker shade. I'm going to go in with the one right below it, which is going to be, sorry, I pointed the wrong one. This one right here. It actually looks brighter on camera, but it's definitely not. I just want more of a defined crease because we're going to make a very pinkish, flirty look with a red lip. So I want the crease to just be somewhat more of the dramatic part of the eye, just because I don't want it to interfere with a red lip. If you're going to be doing a red lip, I recommend a lighter eye. If you do a dark eye with a dark lip, it can look a little bit too much, especially for like a Valentine's Day look, unless you're just trying to be that extra, then you know what, go ahead and be on that extra. But I just feel like you want to look more flirty, romantic. Not for flirties and you're gonna go flirt with people, but you know, just more like a romantic look for your dude, you know, or your girl, whatever it may be, or yourself. And even if you don't have anyone to celebrate Valentine's Day with, put some makeup on, put some lip gloss on, throw on a pair of lashes, buy yourself some chocolate, and go out with your girls. Go have a little dinner. Go shopping. Don't feel all sad because you may not have someone special in your life. Celebrate yourself. But then at the end of the day, like, some people get so crazy over Valentine's Day, and it's like, why? Like, you should be able to show your love for somebody like the entire year. It shouldn't be just Valentine's Day. And I'm gonna go back in with that first shade and just kind of clean it up. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next part of the eye. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take the, if I drop one more thing, I'm seriously going to drop myself. But I will pick up whatever, oh, I dropped my mascara, so whatever, we'll pick that up later. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with Eat Cake. If you guys do not have this Eat Cake by Kylie Cosmetics, it's basically like a liquid glitter. It is absolutely stunning. People hate her and hate her products and want to talk so much ish about it, but honestly, good product, and I love this. So what we're gonna do is, normally you want to cut your crease with a concealer or an eyeshadow base, but I actually like to cut my crease with this glitter. You can wear it pretty much on its own, and it looks really, really beautiful, or I like to use it as literally like a concealer base for my eyes. So we're just gonna go ahead and stamp out my crease, but very lightly because a lot of glitter comes off. So you want to make sure you're very careful with it. In her Valentine's Day collection, she came out with like a very similar one that looks more rose gold. Very pretty. If you can get your hands on one of these, I highly recommend it. Or even if you want to get like the ones from Stila, they're kind of like the same thing. Okay, perfect. So now you can see it's cut out, and I'm going to do it to the other side. Okay, so now both creases have been cut out, and this acts like a sticky, glittery base for me. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do next is take this palette right here. It's called the Too Faced Then and Now palette. My hubby got me this for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. What's really cool about Too Faced is they were actually one of the first big eyeshadow palettes I gotten. This is a dope palette, and I feel like it does not get the credit that it deserves because it literally has the then colors from 1998 to now, and it's just so cool to see the evolution or the revolution of eyeshadow colors. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this color right here. It is called Pixie Dust. What I'm gonna go ahead is wet my eyebrow brush and then go ahead and apply it onto where I laid down the Eat Glitter. So to go ahead and lay the color Pixie Dust from the Too Faced Then and Now palette properly, I grabbed my Morphe setting spray and I go ahead and gave that just a little quick little juicery so that she can be nice and sticky. So I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much dig into it until I get a good amount on the brush, and then just add it on top of the Eat Cake. And you can totally do this with, you don't have to necessarily use the Eat Cake. I just like it because, again, it has like a glittery base, and I just think that when you put a foiled eyeshadow or an eyeshadow with glitter on top of it, it just looks so freaking pretty. It just looks way more pigmented. And then like you can see the rose, or it's like a pinkish rose gold popping through underneath. And I just really like that look. See? Beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet the brush again and then apply it to the left side. Boom. So now the eyelid is done. I'm gonna go back in with the Crown Brush Pro palette and go ahead and then just blend on in where I added the sparkles with the same double-sided brush. Perfect. So the eyes are looking really, really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and do is just add this light color right here to underneath my brow bone. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with, I like to call these my bush looking eye brushes, and just go ahead and apply that underneath. And yes, I do my brows last. I don't really like a very like sharp looking eyebrow. I like one that looks a little bit more on the kind of natural side. So anyways, now that the eyes are about halfway done, because we are gonna go in with some eyeliner and add some lashes, we're gonna move on to face, and this is the next step in my routine. So let me just take my hair off my face. I don't know how these gurus do it with their hair down and stuff. It'd be pissing me off. I cannot do my makeup like that. It drives me nuts, but I'm just trying to look all, you know, sorts of cute for this video. Anyways, we're gonna go in with the Morphe foundation. And you know what? I've been playing with this foundation, and what I have come to learn is that if you don't want such a matte look, if you go in with Pond's, it actually creates more of a satin finish. If you go in with an anti-aging wrinkle cream, it actually gives you more of a dewy finish. So if you bought the product and you don't have time to return it or anything like that, you could totally change the finish of this foundation and make it work to your liking, because I know a lot of people say it's too dry and it cracks, things like that. And if you haven't watched my review, make sure you go ahead and do so you can see what I say about it. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and change the finish on it, it is flexible in terms of its performance as a foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Luxie brush. It's like a kabuki one to put on my foundation. Okay, so now that the foundation is laid down on the face, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Morphe concealer and go ahead and highlight and brighten where I usually do on my, you know, normal foundation routine. And this color right here, I feel like is just way too dark. I kind of made a mistake in getting this color. It's about maybe the same exact color as my foundation. So what I go ahead and do is add a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair, and I just add on like a dot or two just to give it a little bit more of a brighter look, because you're supposed to be bright in these areas and not so dark. So now you can see on camera that looks way brighter, which is the point. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Morphe spray, my Morphe sponge, and just dot it on in. So now that the concealer has been blended into the skin, we're looking a little very dewy. So we're gonna go ahead and set it with my pretty Vulgar translucent powder. And I usually have to set my face very fast because I have like the lines underneath my eyes and they kind of crease like right away. So I have to set very quick. And it doesn't matter which foundations or concealer I use. The lines under my eyes always seem to show. So I have to set them really quick. Take some of this. It looks like I'm putting on like a ton of makeup, but I'm totally not. This is actually gonna look more like a, not natural, but not like a harsh Valentine's Day. Like I've been seeing some pretty harsh ones, some beautiful ones, but they are just like a little too harsh for Valentine's Day in my opinion. Okay, so while this go ahead and sets in, we are going to now bronze up the face to give me some type of color. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Tartiest Pro palette. This is my favorite one to use for bronzer. I actually just dropped this palette and I was like freaking out. I was hoping that it didn't crack. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the darkest color right here to go ahead and bronze up my face. You wanna get the jawline so that your face looks super snatched. And then you also wanna bring it down so that it matches. And this also helps set the foundation that you've added to your neck so that it completely matches as well. And we're not gonna go too harsh with the bronzer. We're just gonna lightly sweep it on the face just to give me some type of almost like a tan bronzy look. And now we're gonna go ahead and warm up the forehead. And I'm gonna lightly with the same brush just dust off any of the loose translucent powder. And when I do this, also go ahead and makes my face not look so white. That way it looks more like a mesh of like bronzy, beautiful skin. So now that we're done with the bronzer, we're gonna go ahead and revisit the eye. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is add a wing eyeliner, and we're gonna add a pop of color in the inner corner of my eyes. Instead of the traditional highlight, lately I've been seeing a lot of vibrant colors as the inner corner color in the eye, and I think it's stunning. I had actually filmed a Dodger Blue World Series makeup look, and I never got around to editing it. And by the time the World Series ended, it was way too late to post a video, but I did a very vibrant blue inner corner highlight. I had posted the picture on my Instagram a while back, so it's probably not on there anymore. It's more of just on my bubble on my story. But yeah, anyways, I think it's a beautiful look. This is cracked because I dropped it. Damn it. Anyways, we gotta move on. Okay, so we are going to, like I said, go ahead and finish up the eyes, and we're gonna do a wing eyeliner using the NYX Matte Black Liquid Eyeliner to create a very soft, romantic wing to go with this look. So what I did was I took the excess of whatever was on the eyeliner brush and just go ahead and painted it on top of my eyelashes. That way when I put on my falsies, you don't see so much of a contrast. You don't see like light colored eyelashes against the falsies. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the left side and do the wing. So now that the wings are on, and my eyes look so fly, like they're gonna fly away, we're gonna go ahead and use the Grande Cosmetics mascara to go ahead and apply it to the lashes. this mascara actually makes my lashes look pretty long, which is very, very surprising. So right about now is when I go ahead and I set my face again. Go ahead and do that. And when I say again, it's because off camera before I started filming, I set my face before I put on my foundation. So while this goes ahead and dries up, we're gonna go ahead and move on over to eyebrows. And I'm going to be using the $1 Billion brow pencil. I love this brow pencil. It's from the BoxyCharm in January, and it's actually pretty good because I dyed my hair. My hair on camera for some reason looks so orange, but in person it's very caramely, and that's what I want. I wanted a very caramel brown color. And these are my hair extensions, and they have pops of brown in it to kind of go with my roots, as you can see. And this color right here is more of a brown, so it goes more with my look. Now that my roots are going out, I can kind of get away with a darker brow. But I'm still gonna go in and use the brown pencil today just to create more of a softer brow look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows real quick. And so to really get the brows to stick to their form, you want them to definitely last the entire night. You don't want to be sitting at dinner or wherever you're going on your Valentine's Day and have like your brow hairs moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and gel them down with the Benefits Cosmetics eyebrow gel. It is the one in the clear color. So now that the eyebrows are laid down, the face is pretty much almost done. All we have left are lashes, inner corner color, highlight, and then lips. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair down so I don't look some type of crazy, so I can actually look somewhat attractive for the hubby. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and plop on the Baddie lashes in the style Saucy. Now I chose Saucy because they're not too dramatic. They're more of a wispy. These ones I've worn probably about 100 times, so some of the lashes on here are missing hair. This is what it looks like, for example, if you guys can see. I mean, this one still looks pretty good. But this is actually, and it's really weird, I really only wore Extra or Instaho. Those are my two favorite. If you haven't already seen, I did a full in-depth Baddie lashes review on the first, I think, like 4 lashes that she came out with, and now she has Saucy, which is the one I'm about to put on right now, which I love. And this one is actually my favorite now. It's more of like a wisp, but it still looks beautiful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like plop these on. Of course, I'm gonna kind of like wiggle and bend them just so that they get back into shape to be plopped down. So what has Legal Beauty been up to today? Well, today's my day off, and I started off by going to the gym. I've been doing a lot more cardio, a lot more running, just because I've noticed that my weight is kind of stagnant right now, meaning that it's not going up, it's not going down. I feel like my body's not getting toned. I haven't done cardio in a while because when I do a lot of cardio, for some reason, it messes up my body. It messes up, I know as weird as it sounds, it messes up my menstrual cycle. So I don't know if it's because like I overdo it or what it is, but when I do a lot of cardio, my whole body just reacts negatively to it. So what I'm trying to do is slowly get back into doing more cardio, more running, more of the ellipticals, things like that. Just, you know, so I can get more toned, because I notice that when I do cardio, my body responds well in terms of looking more in shape and in terms of losing weight. But I just have to be very, very careful with how much cardio I do, because it can have a reverse effect on my body. And it's been like that since I was like a little teenager. Whenever I work out pretty hardcore and I do a ton of cardio, my body just responds so negatively. Like my body feels like, in a way, it shuts down. And it's so weird, but you just learn your body as you go when you work out. So follow me on Instagram, it's Legal Beauty, that ends with the IE, and you will see that I'm pretty much at the gym. I try to go every single day. I know you're supposed to take a break off of it, and I do. I take at least one day off of the week and I don't go to the gym. But at the same time, I'm not trying to do such rigorous workouts so that I feel tired. I'm trying to get my body in a routine where I'm working out, but I'm not tired, and I'm actually looking forward to the gym because I'm the type where I will work out so much that I will wear my body out to the point where like I'll just stop working out altogether. And I don't want to do that. I want to have like a good rhythm, a good system for my body to get used to working out consistently, but to the point where I'm not freaking like drained from it. Like I want it to be a positive experience working out. Because for me, weight has always been an issue. I've struggled with my weight since I was a young little girl. And so, yeah, I just want to be physically fit. Got a lot of health problems that run in the family on both sides. So I'm just trying to stay as healthy as I can and look as good as I can at the same time, because who doesn't want to look good? Cool. So now that the lashes are on, they look so pretty, and this is why I love Saucy. Here's like a little up close. They look so beautiful. They're so wispy. This one is one that's missing a couple of lashes. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the eyes. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just apply some black to the bottom of my eyes, and then, oof, excuse me, sorry. Burp. I went ahead and I grabbed this Sipping Pretty eyeshadow palette from Kylie Cosmetics. You guys have seen this before on my channel, on my Instagram. This is one of my absolute favorite palettes. If you don't have it, it is one of hers that I highly recommend because I mean, it has like every color in it. Like, let's be real, it really does. A lot of people complain about the fallout and everything in her palettes. Duh, there's fallout, but it's not too bad. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take more of a precise brush. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one actually right here. It is a Eyeliner brush, and it just looks like this. I'm gonna tap into the black and just add some right underneath. And I'm gonna connect this to the wing. And I'm gonna bring it up to the wing so that it does kind of look smoked out. And I'm not gonna add any more product on the brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it on closer to the inner corner of my eye. Perfect, so now we have a very like romantic looking under eye. And so while that is setting in, and I know it feels weird me saying setting in, but it does feel like I got some in my eyes, some of the eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blink it out. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna add some more of the eyeliner on top of the false lash so that you don't see the glue, because lately my glue hasn't been drying down too fast and you can see it on camera and it just looks very unattractive. After I add eyeliner to cover up the glue, just go ahead and push them back up just because I did push them down. So what we're gonna do now is set the face. The amount of makeup I have dropped in this video is insane. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my setting spray and we're gonna set my face and go ahead and add some highlight. Go ahead and just spray. I'm just gonna put her safely over here. So now that the face is semi-wet, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Amrezy highlight and go ahead and take that bush-looking brush and go ahead and apply it towards my nose. I like to create like a little dot. That way like the light reflects off of it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and create like a little line and then just blend. And now for the cheeks, we're not gonna go with like a major looking highlight. We wanna look very soft. I'm gonna add just a little bit. A little bit to the forehead. Now it looks just, ooh, looks soft. Not too harsh, not too much, but soft. Okay. So we still have to finish up the eyes. Ooh, sorry, allergies. So we're gonna go ahead and apply the bottom mascara, and then after that we're gonna do a hot pink inner corner for the highlight. All right, so mascara is on. So now we're gonna take the Sipping Pretty eyeshadow palette by Kylie Cosmetics, of course, that I already used. And oh my God. Everything keeps falling today. Jeez. So we're gonna go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Sipping Pretty eyeshadow palette again, and we're gonna go ahead and take that Bush brush, and we're gonna tap into this hottest pink right here. It is called 21 Plus. This palette is literally worth it just for this color. So we're gonna go ahead and tap into that and then just slowly add it as an inner corner highlight. Not too much. You don't want it to look crazy, especially when you're going in with such a bright color. The last thing you want is for it to look really, really bad, because this can totally ruin the look or make the look. So boom, very, very pretty. Made it very soft. I'm just gonna go in with a brush with no makeup on it and then just kind of blend in the bottom part so it doesn't look too harsh. And then with this same brush, I'm gonna tap into this hot pink color right here and just go on top of it to give it a little bit more of a glitter look. Because this one right here, this color has more of a pink glitter in it. Oh, that is so pretty. Like, it literally gives you like a really pretty, just bam! Just a bam looking like inner corner. Just gonna clean it up right here. Oh my God, we forgot to contour the nose, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab the Tartiest Pro palette again, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly contour my nose. Okay, so I went ahead and I took off my lip gloss, and I just want to give you guys more of an up close look of the inner corner eye, and it looks really pretty. Even from far away, you can barely see it. It's very, very subtle, but it's also very, very pretty at the same time. It gives you that little pop, that little like sweet romantic, like, okay, like, bitch, I do makeup, but for the sake of today, I'm not gonna walk out looking, you know, a little too extra, just because you're not trying to look so extra on you know, more of a romantic look. And so it's really pretty. It gives you just, you know, that extra like oomph you need in a look. So now we're gonna go ahead and just go in with this Urban Decay 24-hour Perversion eyeliner, and we're just gonna add it to the waterline just to blend in that black shadow we did earlier. And if you need to bring it into your lash line, or into your lashes, then go ahead and just lightly do so that you don't see any of the concealer or any powders that maybe got into that part of your eye. So now that it looks more seamless, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the lippy. So I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild, what color is this? Willow. We're gonna go in with Willow. I used to have a red lip liner. I have no idea where it went. So this was like the closest I can get. Well, not, it's like the best I can get towards red. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and add it. So now that the lip liner is on, we're gonna go ahead and use one of the minis from the Kylie Cosmetics Hello 21 Lip Minis. These minis are great. I love them. I got it in her birthday collection when I bought it. And they're just great. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, and I'm gonna take the color on the far, which is gonna be my far left. For you guys, it's probably on the right side. And I'm gonna grab her, so there's trouble getting out of here. Oh, I don't know if you get shit on your lips or something. I think I just got like eyeliner too in my lips. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the color Boss. And these are so cute. They're really cute to like travel with and stuff if you're a traveler. So we're gonna go ahead and add this onto the lippies. And I dropped stuff again. Now this color dries down very, very fast and it looks way too red for this look, which I already know. So I'm gonna go in with this Matte Cosmetics. I have had this and I know it's kind of gross, it's probably expired, but I have had this since I was in high school, which was in like 2010, so it's probably 6 years old. But I love this color and I can't seem to find it anywhere. It's called I cannot talk and I wonder how I'm gonna be as a lawyer. I cannot even talk on camera. But anyways, it's called Fan Plastico. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys why I love it. It's like a gooey red, but it is so pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it over this red lippy. Okie dokie, so the makeup look is pretty much done. This lip right here is so pretty, like, just look at, look, Mita, look so pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys on out, make myself look way better, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what my final thoughts on this Valentine's Day look is. So be back. All right, so now that you guys are zoomed on, you can see the final look with the hair done. I have to say that I really do like this look. It's a very soft, romantic Valentine's Day look with a pop of color on the inner corner of the eyes. It's something you can wear as an everyday look if you change up the lip to maybe a nude or a brown, because this red is a little harsh. But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Go ahead and comment down below if you think it is guilty of being worthy of a soft Valentine's Day look. And yeah, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Legal Beauty with the IE and not the Y. And go ahead and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And hope to see you guys next time. Hope you're having a good week, and I hope you guys all have a very beautiful Valentine's Day. All right, peace.